Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to try and answer a question that we frequently get. So we've been producing a lot of videos about how you can build CRM and project management app and e-commerce app and so on. But a lot of people have been asking, how does Fuzen manage file uploads and file storage? Are we able to create apps where we'll be able to upload files? How would those files be stored? And how would those files be accessed, and how easy is it going to be, or do we need to provide our own storage? Do we need to be technical for that? So there have been a lot of questions around file management, so to say, and so we thought, why not build an app, a simple app that demonstrates file handling and file management. So today what we are going to build is a simple app for photo sharing. So we'll build a platform which is kind of like Instagram, but a very, very simple version of it, where you can upload photos and those photos get shown in a feed, and then people can view those photos and they can comment on them. So basically it's a simple photo sharing app. So through that you can see how easy it is to create apps which manage files, where you can upload files and manage files. And to answer your question about file storage, we are using cloud storage. We are using storage from Google Cloud and Amazon. Presently, all our storage servers are in the US. So yeah, that's how we are managing files. That's how we are managing file storage. So without further ado, let's start building our photo sharing app. So we'll start by going to the website. So fuzen.io is the website, and you can see this is where help you to build SaaS apps without any coding. So you can just enter a prompt and click on get started. It will build your app. But we're going to log in, and when I log in, this is my account that I use for demos. You can see the app builder AI, and you can see all the different apps that I've built in the left hand side panel. And to build a new app, we can click on this button and it'll refresh the window, and you can see this is where we can enter a prompt. And for this demo, we are going to build a simple app for photo sharing so that everyone can understand, and it's going to be a simple app. We can build it in just a few minutes, but it's good enough to demonstrate the capabilities of the platform. So this app is a simple app. It's more or less like Instagram. So you can upload photos and people can see those photos in their feed, and they can comment on those photos. So it's a very simple prompt. What I want to highlight here is you don't need a very complex prompt. You can get started with a very simple description of the functionality that you need. So here I'm just saying that build a simple app where users can upload photos and other users can view those photos and comment on them. It's very simple. You don't need to be technical in order to prompt on Fuzen. You can just describe your functionality and watch Fuzen build it. So I'm going to copy this prompt, and we'll go back to the app builder AI. We'll paste it here, and then we can watch AI in action. So when we enter this prompt, it will start building something. If it doesn't understand what needs to be built, if it has any questions, it will come back and ask those questions. But now it seems that it has understood what needs to be built, and it has started building the app. So now we can see it has set up a dashboard page. While AI is building this app, it also shows us what are the pages that are getting built. So we can see that it has built a page for photo feed, which is our dashboard. It has built a page for upload photo. Now it's building a page for photo details. So we can see all those pages getting built. And when it's building those pages, it also adds some dummy data so that we get a better understanding of what is getting built. So like here, you can see it has created a dummy photo. It has created some dummy comments just so that we know what is getting built. And now it says it is finished. So it has finished building the app. It has also created a workflow for adding comments. So workflows are something that operate in the backend. So this is a workflow for adding comment to the photos. So whenever we submit a comment, this workflow will save that comment against a photo. But now let's go to the dashboard and let's get an overview of what has been built, what has Fuzen done, and if we need to change anything at all. So here we can see on the dashboard, we can see a photo feed has been built. We can also see the database. So on the photo feed page, we can see there is a list of photos, but because these are dummy images, so that's why they appear as broken images. And we can check that by going to the app database. So if you go to app database and photos, we'll see that AI has created some dummy data, but the media URLs are actually fictitious media URLs. These are not real images. So that's why we are getting dummy images on the feed. But that's not a problem. We'll upload a new one and we'll see how the photo feed actually works. So I'll just upload something. I'll just try to add this test image just to see how it appears in the photo feed. I think the image got uploaded, but we got an error on the photo feed. But it's a simple fix. We just ask AI to fix it. So we just click the button fix with AI and AI will fix it. So in the meanwhile, we can also check in the database that the image actually got uploaded, but there is an error in the photo feed, which AI will fix. And AI has fixed it. It just took a few seconds for AI to fix the error. And now we can see that the error has been fixed. We can see the test photo. Now what I want to do is I want a better looking UI on the photo feed. So I'm asking AI to display these images or to display these cards in a grid format. And AI will do that. But we'll look at the database. And the other thing that I can notice from the database is it has missed certain things. It is not recorded the uploader ID and the uploaded at timestamp. For the new image that we added, I was expecting it to record the uploader and uploaded at timestamp, but it didn't do that. But we can see the UI has been changed. Now we see all the images in grid format, which looks better. Now I'm going to tell it that the images are getting uploaded, but the timestamp and the uploader ID is not getting recorded. And we need that. Otherwise, you can see, we see the test photo is uploaded by unknown user and at unknown date. We don't want that. We want to know who uploaded it and we want to know when it was uploaded. So I'm going to ask AI to start catching these details or to start recording these details. Right. So this is what I've told, that photo is getting uploaded, but the uploaded ID and timestamp was missing. So we'll ask AI to fix it. Okay, so now AI says that it fixed the issue, so we can test it. Let's try uploading a new image and we'll know if the issue has been fixed. I'll just upload something from the screenshots. I'll just pick this image and let's upload it. Okay, so we can see the new image is uploaded, timestamp has been captured. If we go to the database, if we reload the database, let's check the data. So timestamp has been captured and I can see even the uploader ID has been captured. So the form has been fixed, but for some reason AI still shows unknown user. So even though the uploader ID is recorded, it is not getting reflected in the photo feed. I'll ask that, but before that I want delete button. First I want to delete the dummy data and then we can ask AI to fix the unknown user error. So let's get a delete button going first. Okay, so now we can see AI has added these delete buttons. I want to delete the dummy data. So I'll just delete these dummy images. And I will ask that after image deletion, AI just needs to reload the page. After deleting the image, it was redirecting to the image details page. But we don't want to do that because the image is going to be missing, of course. So we want AI to reload the page after deleting an image. Okay, so now AI says it has done that change. So let's try that. I'll try deleting these couple of images. Okay, seems to be working. So now we get rid of the dummy data. Okay, so we just have the one image now where we have the uploader ID, but despite having that uploader ID, photo feed still shows unknown user. So I want to fix that. So that's why I'm asking AI to display the name of the uploader based on the uploader ID. So we saw in the database that the uploader ID is getting captured, but it doesn't reflect in the photo feed. So that's what we'll fix now. Okay, so AI, I think it's struggling to find out the problem, but again, I'll just say, please fix it. So it has another go at the problem and maybe it'll be able to fix it. So there are a lot of software systems out there which help you build apps But the biggest problem they struggle with is debugging, and you can see we have a debugger for that, and now you can see our debugger has fixed it. So it took 2-3 attempts, but it is now able to display the uploader's name. It was getting captured, but it wasn't getting displayed correctly. So now we can see that the photo uploader is getting captured, and even when we comment, I'll just try submitting a test comment. It says unable to post comment, but the comments are getting recorded, and we can see that the commenter name is also getting recorded. So the commenter name and commenter timestamp, those are getting recorded. So let's try the whole thing with a new image. So I'll just upload another image, just some test image, and let's try commenting on that. So now we can see it's working really properly. There are no errors. When we submit a comment, the comments are getting submitted, and the commenter name and timestamp, those are also getting recorded. Yeah, so our app seems to be working. So what the other thing that I want to show you is there are three basic components of any app, which are pages, which are basically the UI pages. Database is your app database, and then the third important pillar would be workflows. So because I'm building this app, I'm the owner of this app, I get access to the manage app section, and this is where I can manage the app pages, workflows, and database. And if my app is working, I can also deploy it to a custom domain. So if I go to the domain tab, I can add a custom domain to my app. So instead of displaying the app at photoshare 76084.fuzen.app, I can actually put it on fuzenapps.com, which is much cleaner. Right, so I can deploy it on a custom domain. What I need to do is just go to the domain tab, enter the domain that I've purchased, and then go to the domain registrar and update my DNS settings. So if you don't know what those are, we have also given you very clearly defined steps that you can follow to put this app on a custom domain. And after that, you're done. You don't need to do anything else. Your database is already connected. The user authentication workflow is already taken care of. So if you send this link to someone, they'll not be able to see these pages without logging in, but they can log in. So user authentication comes by default in any Fuzen app. The database comes by default in any Fuzen app. And this is the major difference between what Fuzen does and what other AI-based app builder platforms are doing. So most of the platforms that you'll see online, which are helping you build apps with AI, they are helping you build the front end of the app, but the backend database, user authentication, you still need some technical help with that. That's not the case with Fuzen. We are working with completely non-technical users, and for that reason, we want the user journey to be as simple as possible. So things like user authentication, app databases, these are taken care of by default. So you just need to worry about the app functionality. You describe the app functionality to Fuzen's AI, and then you can watch the AI to build the app. So that's it from my side. This is what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you how you can build a simple app which handles file management. So I hope you got a good sense of how easy it is to build file management apps or file storage apps on Fuzen. And you just need to know the functionality. You just need to describe the functionality, and our AI will build it for you. File storage, so to speak, is taken care of by default. So like I mentioned earlier, we are using Google Cloud and we are using Amazon Cloud for file storage. So you don't need to worry about those things. You don't need to worry about the technicalities. You just specify the functionality that you need, and Fuzen will build it for you. And the minor details of how those files are stored, accessed, fetched, that will be taken care of automatically. If you need any more help or if you have any questions, please reach out to us in the comment section. If you're planning to build some app which involves files, would like to know that. So do message us in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.